Bum, 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 bum. Copyright, copyright, copyright. I need to make sure that I'm live right now. Am I live? Am I streaming? Let's see. I'm either talking to myself or I need to make sure that I'm live right now. Okay, yeah, we're live. Am I live? Am I streaming? There we go. Now we are live. Hey, okay. I think I got it. Hopefully the notification is being sent out to everybody in the entire world right now. Bam, 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 bam. All right. We are just now getting up and running. Hopefully y'all can see me all right. I need to figure out how to see my chat. Sign into chat. Hey, there we go. All right, I'm seeing people. Hey, let's go. All right, chat's working. I got some little background beats. Huddy, welcome. Chana, Alex, welcome. Holy moly. All right, so yeah, I've been working on a new overlay. I've been working on it till the very last minute. And then of course, my computer just decides to just die or something. I don't know. I've never had this issue before, but it just got stuck at 91%, and it never changed. Like, I've been sitting here for 30 minutes just hoping, and then finally it was slowing the entire computer down. So I knew that I had to intervene. Yeah, so no new overlay, unfortunately. We will plan that for next stream. Honestly, the overlay is sick. I was so excited to show y'all. It had Morty and Princess Donut coming in, like literally little animated. My pets are in the overlay. I was so excited to share. But it looks like that will be next week. We'll go ahead and give it a minute, let people come in. How's everybody doing? What did everybody think of the episode? Let me hear in the comments what y'all are thinking. While I send out some messages. Like this episode a lot. Heck yeah. Augie, hello. CSL, let's go. Awesome episode. Heck yeah. Alrighty. Well, I think we will go ahead and let's go ahead and get it started. All right. Also, let's go into the new little intro, huh? Kind of exciting. Actually, I'm way ahead of myself here. Let me see. Where should we start? Devin's a realist, 100%. Hello, more questions and answers, 100%. Also, Gretchen has a voice. Oh God, Gretchen might be real. Oh God. Did the second episode drop? Yes, it did. Go ahead and speed over there, watch that episode, run right back.
Photo was missing. Casey. Why do you care what happens to me?
Because we're people.
Because we're people. All right, we need to find... Okay, first off, can we talk about...
Okay.
Can we talk about the fact that it was that, you know, he was yelling, she's alive after finding the baby? I don't know why that was like, why that was never on my mind as a possibility of like what they can interpret that as, but damn. Literally, that was so fucked up. They're definitely racist called Devin uppity. Devin's a goat.
Mark, here, will you take her for a second?
Bro, I told y'all. I had a comment in the last video saying that like someone was taking my man card because I pointed out that you know how that couple like talked about Devin being, or the baby being Devin's like responsibility. I just had like this weird like virtue signal thing all over it. And then in this episode, we can hear them make some kind of comment about like, oh my God, what does he say?
Don't go far, though.
Basically blaming the baby. And then, yeah, so Rickon takes the baby and then it's like, oh, she has a poopy diaper. I think this might be a job for the mom.
Mark?
Like, bro, I called that shit. This was so good.
Okay now?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I honestly love that, like, as it starts here, there's a lot of tension where we have no idea if they're actually on the same page or not. It feels like they're communicating, they're physically talking to each other, but we have no way to know if they are actually saying the same thing here. I thought this was really well done, and it created this like cool moment where, you know, basically she had to check him. She had to have like something, you know, what's my name, Persephone, and
Persephone.
yeah, I don't know how to spell that, which is just, you know, an outie Mark thing to say, right? Of course, was for the baby. Was a pineapple involved? How long has it been since Mark helped move Mr. Grainer's body? Doesn't seem weird that that it happened so recently. And outie Mark seems not as curious. He's like 20% bonus. Yeah, I mean, it would have been days ago. It would have been the last night or the night before, right? Like it was not that long ago. Also, someone just said incest vibes. Is Persephone? Oh my God, is Persephone an incest thing? Is somebody look that up? I know all the gods are incest things, but yeah, I need to know. So much incest. You gotta do a whole vid on the new intro, please. Yes. Don't encourage him, Krim. Listen, I don't think that they're actually, all right, I don't think that they're actually doing anything. Both the showrunners and, you know, Devin and Mark in character. I don't know what it was. I just thought it was so funny to keep that joke running in that video. But listen, if Persephone, all right, if Persephone is Mac and her brother, we're gonna have another discussion about that. Yeah, like, what are you talking about, Rickon? What are you talking about? You can't, you just wrote a book. You have thoughts about philosophy and the world and like major things about how we exist as people. You can't change your daughter's poopy diaper. Like, of all the weak shit in the world, that is some of the weakest shit. I think she wants her mommy. Persephone is Hades' niece and wife. There it is. There it is. I know it's not been 5 months. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Kind of if you consider Hades to be your uncle. Yeah. Love the show. Why Rebecca say don't take it on the bait. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just, I don't know. Was a pineapple involved? Mr. Drummond. Oh, this scene was so good. Like, honestly, of course the episode didn't play out. I mean, the episode was a great episode. It's one of those things where it's like, it is great television doing exactly what great television should be doing. It makes you believe that you have some kind of ground to stand on. You understand where the story's going, and then just it turns you. It like pivots. It's like, okay, this is your ideal of how we exist here and where the story is going. And it's like, ooh, let's stick on that path, but also curve a little bit. He mentions that Parton saved the baby multiple times. Yeah, Rebecca insinuating he's going to abuse his baby is wild. Patton, yeah. Persephone is a symbol of rebirth and death and dualities of light and dark. Ooh. It does seem like Persephone is a intended word there. We'll have to look more into it. Oh, shit. Natalie. Dylan the fucking dude, let's go. Hey, Natalie, thank you so very much. Let's see, where should we put these little notifications? Let me put them over here. Yeah, let's do that. Oh man, I'm honestly, this new overlay was so freaking good, man. I basically had it to where we were in the wellness room. Like I was literally sitting beside the cast, watching the screen with them, and little things were animated. At one point, one of the tiles just like pops out, and behind it, it just like disappears, and then we see like this little void effect that I do. Next week, man. I wanted it so bad. I want to export it right now. I truly want to risk my computer and export it, but I know that I'm going to do it, and then it's going to bog down, and then we'll just, the stream will crash or something. Good show. Always keep you on your toes. I wish I got more, man. Me too. Honestly, like, I want to review every single episode. I also want to binge this entire thing. Let me have every single episode so I can watch it right now, please. What does everybody think about Walken showing up in this episode? Crazy. Like, he was there for, what, 10 seconds? 10 seconds, and he's just like Hawken. He's Christopher Hawken Walken. That was so dumb. Miss Casey ASMR wellness room. Let's go. Exactly. It was wild. Yo, thank you again. Honestly, I think those are my first donations ever. Natalie, thank you so very much for that. I appreciate you so much. Did you hear what Irving said on his phone call? The caption said, "My Innie got the message." Nope, Patrick, I think I missed whatever you're talking about. I'm pretty sure I missed whatever you are talking about.
Fetid Muppet.
Ooh, dude, look. Love. Like, this disdain, this power. They don't know love. Like, it's just like, you have a task to do. You're not my daughter, and you could be if you were competent, if you were not a fucking Muppet. Like, oh my God. Yeah, what exactly does he say? A fetid puppet. Hold on. It was a good word. It felt like an old insult, right?
Fetid
Yes.
Muppet.
Okay, so he says fetid Muppet. I love calling people Muppets. Muppet is such a great insult. It's like literally like you don't have autonomy. You are not a real person. You need someone literally controlling you with their hand up your ass. Like, calling somebody a Muppet is one of the best insults in the world. Fetid Muppet. Smelly Muppet. Oh, his eye twitch there.
I'll have someone from the floor.
I don't think he might be. I'm gonna put on my tinfoil hat here. I'm gonna throw out a theory. I think he's upset.
Liaise with the outies.
I need to find out who they talk to.
Promptly.
Who is he? Who is this man? Like, he looks scared. He did. Like, it looked like he was reactive, and then she, like, right? She's not. She's just focused. She is just locked in. She kind of looks upset. She's like, oh, okay, like, you know, he's doing his old man thing again.
With the outies.
Let's get back to business. It's my job here.
Promptly.
Yeah, Moppet. All I'm saying is Muppet. Moppet doesn't matter. I mean, he says Moppet, right? But yeah, Muppet is just the best. Wow. Okay, he actually got tackled, and his outie had a little bag of ice there. What a voice this guy. I'm assuming you're talking about Mr. Drummond. Yeah, same. Love. Apparently, apparently Moppet is an old term for a small girl, essentially a child. Ooh, not just smelly. Rotten, putrid, fetid. Oh, yeah, okay. What do you think about Baby Kier represents in the intro? Oh yeah, the frolic tattoo, weird. Wait, what are we talking about, a frolic tattoo? Did we already pass that, or is that way in the future? Because I did not see that at all. Also, what a good tattoo. What a good tattoo. I want a frolic tattoo. What do you think Baby Kier represents in the intro? Evil will have to get there soon. There was a lot, I feel like, that I Drummond has it. Okay, let me go back.
Promptly.
Mr. Drummond's hands, wallet, pips. Oh, okay. Dylan got beat up and fired. Dude, I cannot believe... I cannot believe that that they got fired. Like, they were out. And it makes sense. Like, it truly makes sense. Like, Lumen doesn't need to be this big, crazy, superpower evil thing doing bad things. It's just a company. Like, it's just a company.
Of course.
Milchick doing his thing. I love the way they did this. Also love the way they did this. This, like, she's like, oh yeah, please have a seat.
Footage taken by guests. Natalie is already doing outreach to media. And the Severance employees who were involved are being dealt with.
Man, this is so interesting. This dynamic is really cool. I also like that, you know, they make the big evil corporation just like truly apologize here.
Thank
like,
you for acting so quickly.
Also, look where he's sitting. What a crazy room. What is happening here? Dude, this is like you're a robot, and you want to, you know, give your masters like their personal space while still being like in earshot to serve, right? This is weird. Huh. We call BS on 5 months and fake paper. Why did head Egan look scared of Helena?
Just me.
Alzheimer's. I really think it's that she is like... I think there is something there with like your power. Like, she's the current CEO. If she wants to, after, you know, he is a little bit older and doesn't have as much of a say, like he is truly just a guest at the party, she could probably obliterate him in terms of like how there's the black sheep of the family. I forget the name of the Egan, but it's like he wanted to be reactive, but understood that she was ultimately still the boss. And if he was just truly digging into her, then, you know, he just loses in the annals of history.
I personally owe you a debt of gratitude.
cost me dearly.
What did it cost? Oh, yeah. Her job.
And still you
Duh.
proved your loyalty tonight. Which is why we'd like to ask you back.
Yes. 20%. 30%.
An apology
Also, I want to blow up Kier. That's what she wanted to say.
is warranted.
Oh, I love it, dude.
I apologize.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Father apologizes.
Mm-hmm.
The board apologizes.
Cost her the relationship with Mark. Yeah, the throuple.
I treated you poorly. I'm sorry.
David. David, are you my... Never mind.
I welcome your contrition.
I'm so glad.
I'm so glad. Wait, is my camera lagging? You're live. Yes, sir. Shane, welcome, welcome, welcome. Couple, thruple, throuple, a thruple. I honestly don't see any difference. But I will do my best to to say couple or thruple better. Helena in the scene, the elitism. Yeah, honestly, I love, but she eats it. Like she truly, she says sorry. You know, like the other dude in the scene just like kind of looks away, and it's like, you know, you're talking to the boss. You know, you're talking to like the leader of your ideology. You know that shrine you have. Yeah, that's me. That's her. Why are you asking her? You know, you're. You know, why are you asking the CEO to apologize right now? But she does, and I think that shows
There's much damage.
some power to Helena. To be honest.
I recommend we start
Being able to say sorry, admit your faults, anything like that, like that's big.
Dylan G. to see how he gained access.
I mean, that's true power. Like that's true, like that's true ability and competence. Why are you asking your God for an apology? Yeah.
We'd like to offer you a promotion.
Look at her. Look at her. She's so happy. We would like to offer you a promotion. Can't say we don't treat our employees right.
Council.
SAC, a sack. She wants to offer Miss Cobell her sack. That tracks. That tracks. Miss Cobell's got big balls, big ones. Yep.
Never heard of such a thing.
And again, the way they do this is so cool. Like a cinematographer sat here, had a camera. It probably took like 30 minutes to an hour to get this position right. They wanted to show us this like long depth. They wanted to show him just isolated. They want to show, you know, the lighting leading to them being far away, two reflections. Like all of these are just cool,
Brand new
purposeful
initiative.
things, right?
Spearheading its formation. Your expertise is greatly valued.
And it's so funny that he's even in the room. Like, he doesn't need to be there, but he... Oh my... He's a butler. He's a fucking butler. He's a butler. He's absolutely the Egan butler. It's like a Alfred thing. It's gotta be, right? He's like a super Alfred. That's a Batman reference. Hashtag girl boss. There were only 2 women Egans, and the last one was a rebel. No, she wore red for a reason. Gramps is scared of Helena for the same reasons. Yeah. Yeah, I think someone else also said the Helena thing. Oh, Patrick, I see hot take. Helena goes in as herself and doesn't tell anyone else because she wants to see any of you. Ooh. Patrick, it could be. It could be. I think that... I don't know. I think there's some cool stuff there. It could be. I love the scene. Who is that guy? He's the muscle. He's the bodyguard. He's the night gardener.
I I should be running.
He's wearing a bow
the
tie.
floor.
Tell her, Miss Cobell. Love to everyone just got back for some late night work. I'll watch the episode, enjoy the live stream tomorrow and this weekend. Hacks, keep up the great work. Thank you to Taggart MC.
You don't value me.
You fear me. Also, the trailer definitely said you fear them, right? Didn't the trailer say that?
We fear no one.
So powerful. Remedium Ho Mink minibus. What did that mean? Cure for mankind. Also, it's so funny to me. There must be... I'm trying to figure out how delayed the actual stream is. Helena got that aura. Yeah, for real.
And if we didn't hold you in such high esteem,
Deep invested in Cold Harbor.
we'd be making
Love these after shows. Thank you, Joey. All right. I want to do a little test. Somebody write something, and I'm going to read it. Tell me how many seconds passed. 5 to 10 seconds, typical YouTube stream. Okay, well, I guess that answers that.
I'll put some thought to it.
Riding a bike in the winter is wild. That's a valid point. Actually, I do want to go back. So,
And if we didn't hold you in such high esteem, we wouldn't be making this generous offer.
potato. It's got to be longer. I feel like I had that. I feel like 30 seconds ago I said the thing, and now I'm like actually seeing test chat. Also, hey, thanks for being here, y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this with me. Thank you for theory crafting with me. This episode was great. I truly appreciate that all of us are here and we can talk about this show right now. And yeah, thank you for being active in the chat as well.
Put some thought to it.
Yeah, it's got to be 30 plus seconds. My chat show up on my TV about 5 seconds after I type them.
Thank you for coming in, Harmony.
Huh.
Mr. Drummond will see you out.
Hey, this is the best. Let's
I
go.
don't need an escort.
I know my way. Oh, look at her hand. Look at her hand. Look at her hand. It could just be a bodyguard. What does that say? I don't know. I see brother, I think. No minimum. Live no minimum. I don't know. I'll have to blow that up later. Approaching 100 people watching. Crazy. Welcome, everybody. Ooh, cool.
Ready?
Earlier,
I nailed this shit. Bro, I was like, they're a super powerful organization. All they have to do is spin control, right? Like, they lobby. They literally have lobbyists in this series. All they have to do is say, I got, it was a joke. It was memeing. I got drunk. Like,
Lumen medication for an arm rash.
a non-Lumen medication.
This had an inebriating effect, which caused me to say some deeply regrettable things.
Why the vintage camera, though? That is a great point. That's a great point. I don't know. I don't know why they use that camera.
They're showing Barbara of Seville on TV, so I've just been here.
Wonderful. And you're feeling well?
He lies. Right?
Well?
Oh,
Like, this man woke
what
up.
did I eat in there?
Oh, he's panicked, bro. He's a part of it. He's a part of it. He's a part of the organization. He's got to
He
be.
just needs to know if anything of note occurred. Anything at all.
We need a code name for the organization.
Why don't you tell me what's going on, Mr. Milchick?
Super Lumen destroyers. Lumen licks butts.
In the moment, I thought I was being funny.
.org.
But in the hours since this outburst,
I think one of your theories is right. They brought everyone back because Mark must finish Cold Harbor, and Cold Harbor might mean cold storage. Honestly, this episode did throw me for quite a loop here. There was some stuff that I felt pretty confident that I was still on board with, theory wise. There was some other stuff like Gretchen, for instance. Gretchen having an outside voice. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I also feel like the same thing happens in Westworld, or any great show like this. Like, you think that you know what's going on, and they tease you with it, and then they know that and then they like kind of push you away from it, and just ultimately it's still happening. But actually, what am I doing?
I've been reminded just how seriously my family's company affects the lives of real.
Yeah, ultimately it's still happening, but it's just about the game. It's about making you think that you're wrong or something, or ungrounded as the story unfolds.
Your Innie is a friend of mine. I feel confident he'd.
I love that he's friends with everybody. Love Irv acting like a unassuming old man. Yep, he's a part of it. He's got to be. Let me catch up on chat, y'all. My guess is Irv figured out what's happening. Yep. I feel like that decision makes sense for him. Irving is truly a badass. Yes. I also feel like we did see Christopher Walken, just Christopher standing over there. Or Hawken.
Approve of me saying so.
So the 5-month story confirmed. BS. Only a weekend. Yeah.
Rare.
Slaver theory in full effect. Yeah.
Which is what makes this so difficult.
So they did make a complicated stop motion animation. Nate, the time it takes to create animation.
You're firing me.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I don't think it really matters though.
It's our cherished workers and their families who suffer first.
Yeah.
So for the
Christopher
fear and
driving.
insecurity this has caused, I must sincerely atone.
You were involved in a physical altercation with another employee this evening. It was brief but violent, and I regret to say that you were the aggressor. Wait. As such, I'm afraid we've no choice.
That is so funny. This is so good. You know that he's feeling some kind of way. Like, he's got to be, right? He just had to full force tackle this grown man.
Distrust of Lumen has been sadly endemic since its founding. My words provided more fuel for pernicious.
Did y'all catch that? They've been a source of controversy since the start.
You can't just.
Maybe like slavery.
What happened?
In 1866, 65.
I can pay. I have cash upstairs.
When I said my Innie
Why does he have cash upstairs? Why was that a thing?
was being tortured,
What am I supposed to tell my wife?
this was a joke and a lie.
I'm sorry.
None may atone for my actions but me. This show blurs the lines between everything. Did we see a baby Kier in the intro? I think that's the second time.
I'm committed to this company with every part of me.
Confirmed Dylan has a wife, yeah. But they also didn't show her face. Irving is a prepper? Could be.
But I'm also human.
Ooh. Lumen logo.
Just like my Innie. And just like you.
Yeah, just like you. I made a mistake, okay? It was my mistake. We all agree. I'm not trying to fight that. I'm just saying I'm human. All right? The very core to my being, my foundation, I am human, just like my Innie, who I totally believe is also a human. I don't know where these allegations keep coming from, but I totally 100% believe that my Innie is also a human, and just like you. Which, you know, if for any instance I didn't believe that my Innie was a human, and I also equated my Innie to you, maybe that might be bad, but I totally believe that we're all human. All right. Right before we get into the intro, thanks for being here, everybody. All of those babies growing clones, something she feels the same about Innie's as she does the public. Yeah, exactly. The new intro was cool. Lots of content. A fetid moppet. Actually so creepy. Actually, I didn't like that at all. Actually creepy. What the fuck was that? It was like Helly running like in the upside down. I want to see that again. I need to see that again. Actually so creepy. It's like ego inflating, Kier philosophy, like the beehive, right? Kier baby at the end, cool. Yeah, that beehive, the bee ever merry. Also these hexagons, could this be the beehive? These are kind of hexagons, right? I don't know. A hexagon. Also, in my last video, I made a child labor joke in which I committed, and then I put text on screen about like the debt that we could reduce if we truly put children to labor. And I got some upset comments about that. I hope it's abundantly clear that I don't support child labor. All right, different sides. Grass growing. Head growing. Miss Cobell. This is so creepy. Terrifying intro. What the actual fuck? All right, Dylan's wife is Miss Wong. Honestly, Amber, Fairy Doom, hey, welcome to the stream. Honestly, the show itself is great, but the intro sound and animation really drew me in initially. So good. Season 1 animation for the intro, so good. You want children in the mines, admit it. I do want children in the mines.
Well, that was more drama than I planned. I guess so. I'll let you know if we do another reason.
Is Dylan's wife in the Lumen basement too? I fully believe that is possible. I did not anticipate 102. Hey, over 100 viewers. Welcome everybody. Be sure to jump in the chat. Say some wild things, or say hi, but like with 6 eyes. Anything is good. The episode is extremely dark, figuratively and literally. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm having a hard time seeing my screen, but it's also because I got a big old light in front of me. Can't be right all the time, winky face. Honestly, that's a really good point. I am often. I'm not like. I think if I had if I was keeping track of the number of theories that I've gotten right over every show that I've ever covered, I must be in like the 20% range. Like, it's truly just, it's just it's just fun.
It's fault.
Of course.
You know, it's like it's like being a writer on the show and just being able to talk and theory craft and like imagine what you would do as a story. It's really not about being right. The Gretchen thing though, the Gretchen thing is happening exactly how I said it would happen. Like, I fully believe that could be like the theory stands. Gretchen is still actively being recreated as a file in and of themselves. Although the way this episode ends, it does seem like it is all about Cold Harbor right now. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I'm going to restart.
But it does seem like they want to get us off that trail.
So you said she's
by giving
alive.
her a voice.
If I may.
I'm trying to help you.
If I may.
They're printing
I really
them and
did
the
feel
goats.
It was clear you were referencing the baby.
This feels insulting. Did anybody think this? I didn't see any theories about this. Like, I don't know why this didn't cross my brain that she's alive could reference the baby. I have no idea. I think the Kier baby hints that Lumen wants to resurrect Kier. I totally agree. Miss Wong looks like someone with a mix of white and Asian parentage. Definitely not a clone of Gemma at all. Maybe. Dark shadow size, subconscious, love it. The Innie world seems to be bathed in light, while the outie world tends to be a lot darker, even when it's day. The Innie world seems to be bathed in light. Okay, so I fully believe that what they are doing is creating an afterlife. When you think, I had this clipped, I wanted to make a video today, but, you know, just time. There is a moment in like the first episode, right? We see Helly saying, is this hell? We see Miss Cobell giving this like deep moment with Mark where it's like, the bad news or the good news about hell is like it's a product of morbid imagination. The bad news is that most times humans can create anything they imagine. I'm pretty sure that this is 100% the afterlife, and it's going to be like the reason, like Blaze, that's a great point. I think the reason that it is bathed in light is because it is that divine thing. It is the afterlife that they are trying to create. And we'll see what happens. Even if you think about the visiting center, it's like literally the idea of being able to visit your gone loved ones while they're in heaven is a tale as old as time. And that could be why Mr. Milchick has the line about, well, if you take this at face value, I guess you'll see your family. Like the Black Mirror episode 10, Junipero. The best episode. Absolutely the best Black Mirror episode.
I have to say, Mark, he really is a jewel.
Guys, obviously I was referencing the baby.
Obviously.
Okay?
Yes. No, yeah, I agree.
Obviously.
I agree.
Babe, will you take her?
I concur. I concur.
Yep.
I concur.
So let's... Occam's razor this shit. You're looking for Eleanor. You find this picture.
Heaven is a place in Lumen.
So you pick it up.
Right.
So I fully believe that it's not just altruistic thing, right? I think that Lumen are slavers, and the ultimate slave force are dead people. I think that is what they are trying to do. I think that they will create a disparity that is even further from, enslaved and not enslaved, but literally the people that are alive and dead. And once you die, you're just a part of the machine. You're part of the cogs, right? Like, and then the only people that are actually living are the wealthy elite. You see those red lines on my wall? I have a story I'm working on called Digital Goods that kind of dives into that exact thing, oddly enough. But who knows?
Hadn't found Eleanor.
Saved her, I'd
I could just be biased.
Whatever.
Could be
yes,
that.
you still had it with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the only thing that makes sense.
Okay, and Eleanor was in the study because
Mrs. Selvig left her in there, or Cobell, whatever the fuck.
Why are you saying it like that?
Sorry, I'm
gonna skip around. I also want to add the little disclaimer here. This is not a substitute for the episode. If you have not watched the episode, do not be here. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to talk. I'm going to ramble about random things. I do not ever want it confused that this is a way to watch this series. End of story. We love this show. We want to support this show. Make sure you are watching it.
Right? Mark's worky went to great lengths to awaken himself.
Also, worky is absolutely such an insulting term. Like, Innie and outie is so much better than worky.
To alert us to abuses. He was inspired by my book. He found great meaning in it, profundity.
I love that that's the only thing he cares about.
Back. Honey.
Yeah.
Got her.
I can't wait for the show, Ben Stiller, to confirm your dead slave theory. That'd be sick. Because they will, right? Like, dog, I think it's the afterlife, and I think that, like, if you're showing an evil corporation, which I think it is an evil corporation.
Why are you being a dick to me? I'm trying to help you.
You're not just, like, creating heaven. You're creating a workforce, or you're creating a way to make more money.
Seth Milchick from Lumen. Is Mark Scout here by chance?
How does he know? Let's think about that. How does he know? So they got trackers? Are the implants, you know, got some low jack on them?
Yes, he is.
I'm willing to bet they do.
Mr. Scout.
Oh, you're telling me Lumen aren't the good guys? If Lumen were the good guys, like honestly, imagine if Lumen were, oh, what is the name of this saint? It's like Saint Peter, right? Who works the pearly gates. Imagine if Lumen is just trying to get people to work, you know, intake. like sorting who goes to hell and who goes or, you know, heaven and hell. And you know, they have like truly a good system, but they need someone still working the gate.
I imagine you have a few questions.
Which would definitely not be the heaven and afterlife that I would want.
Say that.
May I sit with you?
I want a boat. Yeah, I want a boat and the afterlife. Severance equals travel from and to afterlife 100%. I feel like the double meaning there, that is pretty cool. You know, it means one thing now. It also means the severance of pay, employment. Oh, but also like, you know, you fuck up and they just like kick you out of the afterlife. Like oh my God, you get to live forever. You could live forever. Maybe they even tell them at one point, you get to live forever, but you have to work. It's not the craziest. It's not the craziest trade-off. Truly. Also, that was a cool helmet. I want to see that again. Oh. Devin's a real one. Devin is... Oh, give me more Devin. I want to see Devin in every episode. I want to see Devin first of all give the baby to Rickon and be like, change your fucking daughter's diaper. And then I want her to I don't know, punch Mr. Milchick. Actually, I want her to punch Miss Cobell. I love the mama bear trope. My mom, vicious mom. You know, it was like everything was good and fine and awesome, and but you know, mess with her cubs, and it's like the claws are out. Love that. Love seeing that in media. For the outie, severance equals dramatically shorting your life. Yes, Team Devin. For the outie, severance equals dramatically shortening your life. 100%. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be more than just working a job, though. Although I also have thoughts about that. Like, you absolutely, like, I work a 9 to 5, and there are days, and even like when I was joining the workforce, I had a huge reservation to the concept of just Monday through Friday work. To me, and being in an office, to me, that was the end, right? Like I was no longer a kid. I no longer got to play video games all night. I had to be a responsible adult. And, you know, now as a responsible adult, I recognize that it's not that bad. And I do have some adult friends who actively fight that thing because they truly believe that you are losing some high degree of freedom or part of your life. I mean, the truth is like, I love my job. I have a great paying job. I have worked my ass off to have the career that I have. And yeah, working 9 to 5 and only having to care about work during that time is kind of a blessing too. I see someone talking about eyes. Camera, yes. Also third eye imagery. Just finished the episode and now this, just perfection. Jonathan, welcome. Milkshake probably got a camera. In season 1, Milkshake says a life at Lumen is free from death. Could yes. Dog, it's the afterlife. I think I might make the afterlife video before I make the video reviewing this, because the afterlife, I mean, it seems like there's a consensus here. I don't see anybody denying the afterlife thing. Like today when I re-listened to that scene where Miss Cobell was talking about, you know, hell being a product of a morbid imagination and that we can create anything that we want. And then Helly is like, are we livestock? No. Are we in hell? No. It's like, we're not in hell because like, we're at Lumen. You didn't say an afterlife. You said if it was Christian biblical hell.
Thank you.
You're interested in the afterlife theory. Yeah.
What happened tonight is what we call the overtime contingency. It's a safeguard we employ if we ever need to.
I like the amount of truth. There was a lot more truth. Like there was truly truth.
Yeah, you never told me about this.
OTC disclosure can be found in your start paperwork.
Do you think Gemma donated her body to science and that is how Lumen get their hands on her? Maybe. Maybe. It could be. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that. It could be.
It seems the tech was commandeered by one of your.
Ellie also said,
states,
"Did you grow me like food?"
Oh. For a period of 39 minutes. Any mark?
Also, I said it was between 30 minutes and an hour. 39 minutes? Let's go.
In this house.
My ability to track time in a TV show. I mean, that's what you subscribe for, right?
I know. I talked to him.
What did he say to you?
He didn't say a goddamn thing.
If I tell you, are you going to punish him for it?
He didn't.
We have no punishments at Lumen.
Uh-huh.
I actually believe this. Like, this episode further solidifies my feeling that I got mid-writing last review, where the work may be the most important thing. They might not have punishments. Like, you don't need to punish the people that are forced to show up. You need to, I guess, hear them. You need to properly incentivize. You need to make sure that needs are met. That it doesn't inherently have to be a punishment. I kind of believe him when he's just like, we don't do that.
I'm concerned about how you're doing, Mr. Scout.
This is easily the best channel discussing this wonderful show. Thank you so much, man. Kyle and I really appreciate that. Lumen is partially a product of Helena's imagination, livestock.
I can only imagine how
Mark said body burned, yeah.
By his actions.
What episode did he say that? Why is everyone's house so dark?
Just wondering how common it is for your managers to commit fucking lactation fraud against their...
That shit is crazy. That shit is actually crazy.
employees' families.
What a nightmare. What a actual nightmare for Devin. Like, that's a lawsuit. That's a, hey, there's actually been some crime here. I don't care about your weird severed, non-severed thing, or you lying to me that you're not gonna, hurt my brother while he's at work, because I guess we can't do anything because you're fucking able to operate for some reason. But yeah, why did Mark's neighbor, why was she also Mark's boss and convince me to probably physically touch me as we are trying to teach a baby to latch on? Yeah.
Pretty common?
Pretty common?
Miss Cobell.
Yeah.
What we learned tonight
Does that happen a
is
lot?
that she is quite severely unwell.
Yeah, she lives...
Is that a big thing? Has it been like a couple times now?
next door to me. I, know her.
And her behavior at Lumen seems to be the source of your Innie's distress. She will never descend to that floor again, nor bedevil you out here any further.
Bedevil. Cool word. You have my word. Cool word. Bedevil. Also, bedevil. Give me 1 second. I know what it means. I'm looking it up for other reasons. Okay. Something bad. Torment, harass.
but we do need to know what we're dealing with. Is there anything you can tell me?
I mean,
Punishment was the break room, red knuckles. Yeah, I mean, I guess there was punishment.
no. I mean, we're very tired.
Yes, we are.
I think we've just said all there is to say.
David is not suicidal.
Okay. Of course.
What's up with all the pineapples?
I'll circle back.
Pineapples are just great. Pineapples are great. Pineapples, man, growing up, no pineapples. Hated them. I eat pineapple pizza now.
In the meantime,
And there's also pepperoni,
I'll
which
see
is
you
the
Monday.
best topping ever, but
Yeah, I don't know, man.
what your Innie did tonight was completely...
to carry on the family line, that's why she was watching the video of them kissing so intently.
I'd hate to reward his
Helena wasn't heat. Okay, all right, chill, y'all. Helena wasn't heat in all caps. Same, bro. Same. Me a couple days ago, ravenous. Something about Milchick riding a motorcycle seems so out of character and strange to me. He just doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that would ride a motorcycle. Maybe. Maybe. I also feel like you do that for different reasons. Yeah, both like playing into stereotypes, going against stereotypes. I feel like he could be a biker. Like I could see him IRL driving a bike. It's also just cool. It also makes me think that he is like a part of the organization who's, you know, going against Lumen. Man, I need to stop. I really need to stop. Like all of the evidence against Mr. Milchick being anything other than a loyal drone is circumstantial at best, but I mean, he got what he wanted. He's like the boss now. Like Ms. Cobell, who just got a promotion, is out. You know, she is no longer there. Break room is where they break you. Wish I was that motorcycle. Yeah. I thought Milkshake was an 80s. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention. Bert. That was weird. That animation was cool. I don't know why they did that. Kind of looked like a little shaver going across his face for a second there. Also, his thing's not down. I mean, I get it to show his face, but also it's like winter. It's like winter cold air, right? All these people just chilling. Bing, 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 bing. Now she sees Miss Cobell.
That'd be a hoot.
I don't think anything happens here.
Yeah, like
There we go.
made argument over.
I like this frame. I like how we're seeing this. Oh, look at this like old floppy drive. See, there's something with the technology. It's got to be different timelines, different, like there is something just fundamentally different about this reality. And now they're showing us more and more technology. Like the camera that she recorded an apology on that was sent to the world, assumingly, is an old ass camera. Like, although I do think maybe they messed up because if I recall, Devin's laptop screen, first off, is a laptop. Second, it looked like it was like a high definition laptop or resolution. Also, let me just formally apologize for the Discord notifications and the Facebook notifications. I pinned a comment, but truly what that was is an issue with my Go XLR recognizing my desktop audio as an input. So Discord's up in the background. I'm recording. I record for like 3 hours as I'm like reading everything and then rereading and rereading and rereading until I, feel like I get it right. It's honestly kind of crazy how many times I say the same line sometimes. But yeah, that's why that was happening. The whole time I kept getting Discord notifications. It would record it to the file that my voice was actually on. And there's no way to separate it. Like, it would just viewed it as the input for my microphone. And the Discord, I didn't even realize until the video was posted that the Discord notifications that I was hearing were recorded. I just thought that I was popular on Discord that day. I thought I was losing my mind watching the video here. Now, yeah, I'm so sorry, Krim. And it's so funny because I'm talking to this girl and we're talking on Discord and we're texting and we played Minecraft together last night. Not a big deal, but she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. And so I kept hearing Discord notifications, getting excited that it was her, and it was never her. It was literally like, feels bad, man.
In case we don't come back.
This is her studying. I just realized this is her studying. Like, it, yeah. I don't think she's in heat. I don't think she's hot for Mark or anything like that. She's studying. She's locking in. So that's not where we are. I don't know why this is here. Ooh, hacks. Yeah. Mwah. Mwah. Honestly, I should be a Foley artist. What the fuck? Hey hacks, hey everybody, caught you late, but caught live this time. Over 100 people in here. Let's go! Alright, I need to... He's hawking. There's some... Oh. Is that the Lumen building? It feels like it is. Also this mountain range. The mountain range they've shown in a lot of different capacities. I want to see, like, even in paintings, even in like wide angles of the Lumen building, when we see his building, when we see the mountain range a lot, and I keep waiting for like something to fundamentally change with it, so I can be the first person to be like, ooh, we're missing a mountain here. And that was a pretty flat landscape, I'm not gonna lie. There's a... What just played? What did I just hear? What did I just hear? Did y'all hear that? Hey, it's the board.
Oh, well, a young man.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Ain't nothing in this world these days.
Don't copyright me. Don't copyright me. All right, great doors. This shit was so funny. Dog, it really could have been older Dylan. All right, they did this shit on purpose. I'll die on that hill. And any other hill I want to die on.
No pressure. Be cool.
Yeah, be cool. You got this, buddy. You're the GOAT. So You're the best. You are so awesome. Smile. I like doors. The great outdoors. Oh, shit. Come on down to real fake doors. Hey, we got plenty of doors here. We got tall doors. We got small doors. We got doll doors and mall doors. Any doors.
Healthcare benefits?
Oh, sure, yes, of course, for you, your family.
Okay. Okay, great, yeah.
You see how the manager said, yeah, of course. Like, yeah, you know, because like healthcare was just kind of given or should be.
You know, I think this is
I just think that's neat.
going to be a really great fit for me, Mr. Saliba.
I just think that's a cool thing.
Ever since I was a kid, I've always...
What a dork. True. He's a door. Door humor.
felt like doors...
Hold.
The revolving door, exactly.
How old were you when you knew you loved doors?
What a thing to say. What a thing to say. Chat right now. I need to know how old all of you were when you first had a cognitive thought about doors and how amazing they are.
5.
If you could be any kind of door, what would it be?
In a million years. In a million years. I never would have wrote that line. And it's fucking hilarious.
Pocket.
Interesting.
Also, what am I? Yeah, just now. Yeah, 0. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have strong convictions about doors either. You're too young. I'll be the first to admit, I don't know what a pocket door is. I ran into a glass door when I was 8. When I closed my door so my parents couldn't see me. That's valid. That's valid. Yeah, you as a child understanding the importance of privacy. That's a good door moment, actually. That's maybe the only door moment I have.
Well, you're, doing your door thing, and then when you're not needed, you can just
tuck yourself away.
What is a pocket door? I feel like they're fucking with me, right? Do y'all know what a pocket door is? Is it just me?
Can I finish your eggshell?
Semi-gloss.
Ooh, He's nailing this. Okay. I want to defend myself again. These could have been look at this. I mean, they did this on purpose. All right, this could have been older him.
You like kickball?
A pocket door slides into a wall. Oh my god, those are actually the best doors. Those are actually the best doors. Yeah, no, 100%. That's hilarious. These guys are twins. Yeah. My laundry room has a pocket door. I had a pocket door. Oh my god, Amber, are you still in chat? My ex-wife Amber's here. Shout out Amber. Her and I had a pocket door in like our first or second apartment.
That's hot.
Your house has all pocket doors? Pocket doors are actually are goated.
You like kickball?
As a skill or like...
Chicago had pocket doors. They're all fat. Yeah.
You play on Fridays. There's a fun prize if you win.
You mean a door prize?
Great job, Dylan. Great job. Great job, buddy. Oh, but you fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. You have done it. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Great joke. I love that he's offended for no reason. Whoever wrote this fucking scene is a comedy god.
Sorry.
A lot of short-term employment. And then Lumen.
Yes.
And they make their doors in-house. It's fucking hubris.
So when I was just leaving high school, I worked at a glass factory. And I swear, they talked about glass in the same way that this man talks about doors. Almost 1-to-1. Although making your doors, I mean, we do see the doors installed to keep them in place. I'm not going to read more into that.
Yeah,
I'm not going to read more into it. They're trying to get me.
So.
You're a severed.
Yes. Yeah, I was. But, it's just me here, and I'm
Oh my god. Oh my god, it makes so much sense. Oh my god, it makes so much sense why you wouldn't hire a severed employee. Dog, Dylan doesn't have work experience. Dylan's Innie has work experience. Dylan has no work experience. That's kind of crazy. That's actually crazy. I've never fucking thought about that shit.
Well, Mr. George, thanks for coming in. What? We'll consider your application thoroughly.
Electrochromatic glass windows are awesome. They sound awesome.
Like I said, we'll consider your application
Dog, he has no experience.
thoroughly.
You're not considering me at all. That's discrimination.
We need a certain kind of person here, Mr. George, not a certain...
Yeah, we need someone who's actually worked. Yeah.
certain kind of two people. I mean, what do you think this is, a carpet factory? What? You want to circumcise your brain, that's your business. But
You want to circumcise your brain, that's your business. Oh, fuck. Amen, brother.
it doesn't mean I have to hire you. And personally, I think it's abhorrent.
Great word. Love that as well. They definitely look like 100%. Once you get severed, it's like you're going unemployed. Yep. Guess he's not going to play the kickball game. True. Poor Gretchen. Outie Dylan is not a sweet. True. Poor Dylan. I thought about that the first episode. Oh, the employment thing? I honestly cannot believe... I mean, I can. Those windows turn clear when you power them. Oh! Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, those are actually sick. Those are actually sick.
Read the room. I would have picked up the phone if it was good news.
I'll be honest. Yeah. The poor Gretchen, Outie is not a sweet. I forgot that he said that. Like, I get it, you're frustrated, boss, so watch your fucking mouth.
Sorry.
That's your goddamn wife.
Next one.
Stop being nice.
Alright, I mean, come on. You know, come on. He's not a bad guy. He's upset, he's frustrated. She knows, he knows.
Hey, do we need more baby wipies?
But also, he needs to say sorry. He needs to say sorry, and then he's not going to do that shit again.
You know what? I'll get some anyway. I'll be home soon.
Okay, bye.
Just rejoining, has anyone mentioned the significance of Devon's name being Persephone, bringer of death, and can summon bees? Nicholas, you're bringing new information. Persephone's a bee summoner? She sounds lovely. She does. Surely Gretchen can... Someone we know? I don't know. Jay, that would be interesting. Dylan's wife is not dead in an Audi. Yeah. I mean, that's Alcom's razor, right? It is,
About Kobelvik, have you heard from her?
Kobelvik. Hard.
I went by there. No one answered the door, though.
Dylan's wife will definitely be a big reveal. Do you remember the funny bees? Dave, is that a line from this show? Do you remember the funny bees? It sounds so familiar, but I don't remember context or that being said.
I was just thinking maybe there was a way we could confirm what your Innie meant.
Jesus Christ, are you serious?
Do you remember the funny bees? Rickon in the finale. No beads? Dave, could you add like the line before and after that as well? He says it to any mark about their camping. Oh, the funny bees line. Oh, we'll have to go back and watch that eventually.
I know we're not supposed to contact him, but Denise is a
Funny
lawyer,
bees.
apparently.
Funny
I'm
bees.
quitting.
That's an interesting little thing, y'all.
Yeah.
Kier Queen Bee is also
Have you
a choice.
Have you called them already?
No, I was gonna do it tonight.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. Haven't you been trying to get me to quit that place since I got there? I thought I was finally doing what you want.
No, yes, but don't you?
I'm suspect of anyone who gets him back into the building, and Devin is one of those people.
Think that was strange last night? I mean, like, why was he so curious?
Devin, what are you doing? You remember I identified her, right?
Yes, Mark.
But here's the kinky frolic tattoo scene. Oh.
Saw her body.
It's kinky? How did I miss this entire thing? There's a kinky frolic tattoo?
My thing is, if we could just get like a half step more confirmation.
You get more bees with honey,
it's
true.
Not going to be something that continues to haunt us. Do you know what I mean?
Us.
Yes. She was my family too, Mark. Fuck.
Yeah, but she was my wife.
I know.
Also, outie Mark, kind of a jerk. Like, I get it, man. You're also hurting, but yeah, like Devin can't be upset as well. Like Devin can't fucking like have grief over her sister-in-law dying.
When her death affected.
Oh,
yeah.
Really? It affected you?
Yes.
Did you have to tell her parents that she was dead? How about her students? How about this? Did your sheets smell like her for weeks afterwards? You know what? Honestly, if...
Yeah, I don't like outie Mark either, Krim.
Rickon
Why doesn't Mark
died
tell
in
Devin about
his
reintegration? Why doesn't Mark? That's a great point.
Burned, I'd be sad for you, but I wouldn't be affected. You know what? Honestly, if Rickon died and his body burned, I'd be sad for you, but I...
Damn. Damn. You know, honestly, her body burning and then her coming back to life, there's kind of a phoenix thing happening there, right?
I wouldn't be affected. This is obscene.
I just want to be sure.
I am.
I think it's oddly specific because, like, Gemma got in a car accident and then burned alive or something. Also, the count just jumped up to 170 viewers. Is there 170 people here?
I'm sure.
That's crazy.
Talk to you later.
Mark.
Definitely a dick move. Outie Mark felt so sad. Going to be... Yeah. Yeah, they're siblings. I get it, yeah. Pips. Mountain range. Look at these hills. Look at these lumps. Oh, frolic. Oh, actually hard. Actually hard. Actually hard. Should I get a frolic tattoo? I never got a Westworld tattoo, and I really wish that I had the maze on my body. Like, I want the maze on my body. Should I get this frolic tattoo? It'd be kind of cool. The only bad thing is, like, as soon as I get it, then the show will just... the show will turn into every single character's Rickon. Like, that's the big twist. And then I'll be like, well, I'm glad I had this thing tattooed to my body. Cool. The kinky frolic tattoo. I don't know how it's kinky, but I'm gonna call it the kinky frolic tattoo. For choking. Krim! Ooh, behave. Look at your little severed fish there. There's a lot of spying. There's a lot of people looking out their windows at other windows. Leonore Lake. Again, that is one of the former Egans. Is it like branding as a punishment, like a scarlet letter? Could be. Lumen loves 80s cars and tech. Okay. I actually want to see this.
Okay,
You're not picking it up. I get it. Okay, what message? Oh my God. Irving was trying to get the image of the testing elevator, of the testing floor elevator to his Innie. I don't think it was the other way around. I think that's the message, to go after the testing floor. Like, I don't exactly understand why or how, but it seems like, it seems like Irving had a task and he was painting that image over and over and over and over again for the same reasons that we know about, where like the you know, the innies and outies creative things merge, right? Like Helen was able to, or Helly was able to draw the lamp, like just immediately start picking up and like perfectly recreating a lamp just like casually. It's like 5 seconds long. But yeah, he is, we see the ink, like the ink is the thing, is the message that was being received by Irving as his attempt to get the message of the testing floor across. And so far it was just the ink coming from the sky. So yeah, but that means that they would need knowledge of the testing floor, and they would need knowledge of this connection where you could theoretically send messages back and forth if you do some kind of thing. He's calling Ragabi. Yeah, it could be. Like subconsciously implanting into Irving B. Yeah. He's lucky his Innie didn't off himself. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I keep... I'm sorry. The stream keeps stopping. Is it the entire stream or is it my camera? Is my camera doing a little thing? Honestly, I really think my computer... dude, I think it's my computer. I think my computer might be about to die, if I can be so real. Like, it had some serious issue exporting that video, and I've been pushing it, like... it feels like my graphics card is about to go out at any moment. Ooh, Christopher Walken. Look at him, Christopher driving. It's so dumb. Whoever said that earlier, so dumb. I love it. It's the stream. Yes, the stream for sure. Ah, man. Yeah, sorry guys. We might just have to deal with it for now. It's fine now, but it started before. Nothing crazy. Okay. Yeah, something on my computer is not doing a good job. I feel like there is an update to be had here. I might have to reformat my computer or something. Yeah, the 5000 series is calling me. Yes, it is. I've honestly thought about getting in line for it. Even just for like the benefits to make exporting a video faster. I mean, listen, like y'all need videos. I mean, what am I not gonna... Oh, hey. Pineapple, first off. Also, secondly, he just changed the light bulb, which Miss Cobell told him to do. Time for a stream PC. Heck yeah.
Mr. Milchik?
Compliments of the company.
About to hit 150. Let's go.
We got off on the wrong foot last night. Okay to talk a minute.
Don't go. Oh, I hope I'm not going.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nothing like some pineapple.
So, Mr.
Some pineapple.
Stone, I know you're still weighing whether to return to Lumen.
Yeah.
How do y'all interpret the scene with Irv on the phone? Just to go over my thoughts real fast, I think that Irving was trying to get the image of the testing floor to Innie Irving, and not how I previously thought, where Innie Irving was somehow traumatized by that floor, and Outie Irving had a deep fascination with it. I think it is now... Irving's been there for a good bit. It could be anything, really, but I just know... I think that I know. Outie Irving was trying to get that image to Innie Irving so that he could find it, or something like that.
Ask you a few questions that may inform your decision.
The time saving also often pays for the upgrade 100%. That's what I'm talking about. The real Zam, I just...
Terrific.
I need to treat myself. You're right.
First, how happy are you with your current financial compensation?
Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money.
I ask because our endearment to you is such that a 20% bump is on the table, should you return.
Oh, 20%.
20%, hmm?
My second question is whether a full investigation into your illness claims and regular wellness checks from independent orgs would help you feel more excited to return.
What independent orgs? That's what I want to know.
Well, I don't know. Is that what they're doing?
It's the first step of many. My third question concerns your late wife, Gemma.
Confirmation that Mark kind of killed the replacement team's Innies is wild.
In your intake interview, you cited her death as a primary motivator for severing. Do you remember what you said?
Dude, she's in his veins.
No.
You said since she died, every day feels like a year. That you felt like you were choking on her ghost.
All right, first off, hot. Hot.
Just Scout.
I'd smash a ghost. The uppity part.
The Mark I've come to know at Lumen is happy. He cares for people.
Outie Mark is such a lame, true.
He knows nothing.
What I was thinking, Irving. Original painting for season, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Remember from the first season when Devin was like, have you seen the therapist with the weird mustache? Could be Irv. That is interesting.
He's found love.
China, that's interesting.
Love? With who?
The solace you have given him down there will make
Hey Hacks, I'm a tattoo artist in New Hampshire. If you're ever in the area, I'll do the frolic tattoo. Oh shit! Ah! What a cool thing. I honestly, I love the idea of someone on stream offering to give me a tattoo and then I just go get the tattoo. Like that's cool. That's what the internet's about. This is cool. Thank you for that. Also, if you have an Instagram, message me on Instagram. I want to see your tattoos. Support some artists. Mark was how PD learned reintegration, saw PD die, goes to funeral, saw Ragabi, and kills Grainer, tells no one about any of it. There's a lot. Patrick, I think you talked about that before. Like why doesn't he tell Devin? I really don't know. I mean, he's an accomplice to murder. That he might want to keep that close to the chest there. What if the weird therapist is Mr. Drummond? Could be. Look at all these old cars. Look at all these old cars. it truly feels like Occam's Razor is that they are just at a different part of the timeline. I feel like another cool, super evil organization thing to do here, in terms of like controlling people and your, society, is like the outside of Kier world could be as advanced as we are right now, and everyone's driving a Kia Soul because they're the best cars in the world. And they are just keeping their Kier people to this like tech, this amount of tech, because these cars are cheaper, and then you control, and there's an abundance of them. They just like refurbished all of these and then created a system where they had just all the equipment and everything to go, and could, for their people, repair all of these cars and create like a little economy just for cars that is just controlled by them and able to not depend on that for any other thing or any other like companies in the world. I feel like that's cool. There's a cool thing there. But also I am in Texas, dear tattoo artist, so it might be a minute.
Sister seems more uppity than he is.
So
uppity seems more uppity. Uppity is a highbrow term. Alex G, thank you for being here. Appreciate that comment. Something with the cars. Not gonna lie, those cars were better anyway.
So who are you bringing in town?
That's very true. Ooh, something with the cars. Gemma's accident. Casey, good point.
A floater from overseas, and a pair who were laid off from 5X.
What the
5X.
fuck is 5X? Look at their faces.
Really?
Wait, he's excited. She was concerned. It feels like man, it feels like like she was uncomfortable. She like visibly shifts.
I've got a floater from overseas, and a pair who were laid off from 5X.
5X. Really?
Okay. He is thinking about the efficiency. He's thinking about the benefit. He is thinking like, ooh, it titillates him. She is thinking there might be something morally questionable about having two people from 5X come to our team. Makes it seem like 5X, like something horrible happened, or I don't know, not moral. Some kind of drama there. Why does she look like that? 5X.
48 hours to pull this
48 hours.
together. Hopefully there will be some chemistry.
We don't need chemistry. We need Mark S. back to work.
Yeah, I don't know why. I really don't know why. Like, this episode confirms that it is about Cold Harbor. It is about Mark S. Now, we've talked about that before, but
Long enough to complete Cold Harbor.
I mean, it's not about Mark S. It's about him finishing this file.
See you tonight. All right.
Yeah, my thought in light of last video and the immortality theory and afterlife theory is that just need 1 minute. Kind of drawing a blank. I don't know. I mean, it seems like Gemma's the thing, right? Like, we talked about 26 letters in the alphabet. It's build 25. This could be like, oh my God, maybe once it is refined, it becomes build 26, and then 26 letters, like a full complete Gemma, and then maybe then it's Gemma's task to refine herself or refine another family member, something like that. This episode does. Oh my God, that's why the dialogue between Mark and Devin was so weird. Like, he is saying, she's not, you don't know her like I do. She's not your family. She is my family. She is like a part of me that I lost. It's not like you're you know, like you lost a sister-in-law. I lost like my heart, right? Like my family. And I think that's the maybe a little bit of a deeper meaning there. If it really is about, you know, getting her set up, you know, he finishes the file, then she is able to be whole, be complete, be a real person, start either on her file or something else. I keep coming back to this thought that like the workers that are there could be refined people. They could be the I gotta start reading chat mid-sentence. They could be the like Mr. Milchick and Miss Cobell could have been refined people. I'm unsure if it started in the. I guess it wouldn't have. No. Yeah, like maybe they, you know, they finished the courses, they finished the task, and now they are able to serve Kier, and they are truly like effective workplace servants, slaves. They are like. It feels like it's about that. It's about creating the perfect workforce. That was an interesting thing. I'm so happy to have all of you discuss the immortal. Yeah.
Good night, Mrs. Scott.
Good night, Judd.
2, 5, 3,
Mr. Scott.
3, 9. So it seems like 4 or 5 days go by, right? I mean, that's a different animation, right? Reminds me of the quote from Westworld, "Our friends will never die as long as we remember them." Yep. And that's that even before Westworld, that's like truly, I think Westworld brings that up, but there's been that quote in different forms across like every culture. Like ancient times, we understood that there is some degree of us that continues living as long as we are remembered, and you know, people have perceptions of us because in some degree, like my perception of myself is me. You have a perception of me. My mom has a perception of me. My coworkers, everyone around me. But there is like there's only me. And you will never know the me that's like in my head, just as I will never know the you. Like I will never know me from your perspective. But yeah, you know, we still live on even after I am no longer able to perceive anything else. Okay. Okay, I want to see that. I want to see that again.
Good morning, Mr. Scott.
Morning, Judd.
You truly died the last time someone says your name. Yeah. It's also in a lot of song lyrics. There's no head shake there. The me am. The me am. The hacks is. So they made the stop animation in 8 hours. Honestly, stuff like that, I completely suspend disbelief. Like AI exists right now. There's a real possibility that in 5 years' time, and I would never do this. I hope it is so clear I would never do this. This is my art. This is going to outlive me for fucking ever. But there is a real possibility in 5 years that I could absolutely be, my voice could be perfectly captured and recreatable, and making that entire thing, or, you know, making my hour-long video could just take a machine like 20 minutes. So, you know, I'm not too upset that the stop motion movie was only like 8 hours. What are we focusing on there? Why did we focus on the feet there? Judd, we love you. Honestly, Judd might become a fan favorite. I hope they show more Judd. I love the idea of going to a a meet or something like that, like some kind of convention, and Judd's there. I want to raise this man up. I want to meet Judd. I want to fanboy Judd. I'm gonna put Judd in like a, what are we looking at here? In my next video, I'm gonna see if I can add more Judd things. What are we looking at here? Why this angle? Why this camera? I don't get it.
Hello, is anyone there? Is the board on? It's Marquez from Macrodata Refinement.
That was cool.
Okay, well, if you're there, please listen.
Dude, I love it. I love that he was actually... notice that Mark left at 9:15 that day. Yeah, there was a... Right after he arrived. They were doing something with the times. Mark saying goodnight at 9:15. Notice that Mark left at 9:15. Is that what we watched, or did that happen because I rewound it? Rewound it.
You want to do the right thing for severed people.
I feel like my coworkers are I feel like my my roommates are burning something in the kitchen right now.
Need to see my team again. If we truly are the face of severance reform, as you say, then they
150. Let's go. Welcome everybody.
They're my friends. You can't just make them disappear.
Cute nails.
Of course, I bear full responsibility.
Dude, I love it, man. He, like... It really... Okay. Two trains of thought. First train is, we know that the show knows that we are heavily paying attention. Miss Cobell told us plainly that your friends will suffer, Mark will suffer, and you will be long gone. And that is still happening. You know, there is the idea that this is all completely just the torture of them. But also, like, I just kind of don't believe in that anymore. Solely because the work might be that important. Yeah, like, he's actively being held accountable. He, as I described in the finale, or I'm sorry, in the last breakdown, like it does seem like he was just given the task of getting the branch up and running, and it's go time. It's it's got to be done.
The board's going to give him what he wants.
Board's going to give him what he wants. Board's going to give him what he wants. Board's going to give him what he wants. Hack Dogma, are you given screener access? No, I am not. I emailed Apple. Like, there's literally screeners at apple.com or something like that, saying that me and Ben were best friends, childhood buddies, childhood heroes to each other, and they didn't even acknowledge me. But no, I don't have access to screeners. I wish I did. Although at the same time, I'm kind of glad that I don't, because it's led me towards this. It's led to this moment in my life, and I have no regrets. I have 150 people watching me right now, and that's a crazy thing. I appreciate all of you for being here and letting me ramble about this television show I like.
He won't finish without.
Of course, I bear full responsibility.
It's interesting that
going to give him what he wants.
It's interesting that he is talking. It kind of reframes this. Yeah, his voice is incredible. I love it. It kind of reframes it to where he's not the butler sitting at the ready, like still in earshot. It kind of frames it to, and he, it still works that way. I really still feel like he could beat Alfred, but he's like talking on behalf of the board, as if to say that he is like the authority of the room, right? Like he's the head honcho. He's sitting away from. Bro, he doesn't want to breathe lesser people's air. Okay. All right, hear me out. This could be it. There is a concept in One Piece. There are these wealthy elite. There are these people called celestial dragons that are literally so far above everybody else. Like everyone else is a slave to them. And they wear these like giant, stupid looking domes around their heads, a big glass bubble. And they and it's so that they don't have to breathe the same air as everybody else. Maybe that's why he's sitting away. Like he doesn't want to talk to the lesser folk.
Including Heliar. He won't finish without them.
I don't know how they get to he won't finish without them, unless what has been going on is that repeated Groundhog Day trying to find the situation in which he will work, and they've run the numbers in every other simulation or something that, Rehoboam, Westworld shout out, the world ends in disaster except for this one. Breathing plebes air is so gross, true. Why the Kiers look so different. I don't know. Yeah, shout out One Piece. Drummond equals a failed Kier clone. I watched something, some kind of showrunner thing that was talking about like them laughing that we talked about clones so much. Like not my channel specifically, but just the community talking about clones so much. Like where are we getting clones from? Which I'm on to you, Ben Stiller. You're not fooling me. All right, Dan. I'm still outside of your house right now. Also, today, like 3-4 hours ago, they did this thing. What was it? Brains in Jars. They were laughing at the idea, like the cast was laughing at the idea that the board was brains in jars. Listen, I'm sure that people have thought about that and talked about it before, but when I wrote that into the script, that wasn't like that I wasn't referencing something, right? So when I saw that, I was like, is somebody watching my videos? Did somebody see that little stupid animation I did where it was just like, I got a jar from unsplash.com and then put people's heads in it and put it on a wall of the severed floor? Did they see that? That'd be cool. It'd be cool to give a little shout out, Ben Stiller. Since we're childhood best friends and all.
Mr. Milchick?
Yeah, Brains in Jars, Futurama. Yeah, it's not like I didn't invent the theory or invent the concept, yeah. If I severed, I would definitely touch off in my innie in an elevator. Pretty good, Nate. Pretty good. What a way to fight back. I think Mark will keep revolting as long as his team isn't there. Yeah, I totally agree. Dylan plus Milchick equals Milchin. I don't know where this Dylan plus Milchick thing came from. I've never seen them shipped anywhere, but that video had it mentioned, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Ship them.
This is unheard of. I'm sorry, Mr. Wilkins.
Okay, I actually feel so bad for Mr. Wilkins here.
Days of work. I broke a fucking lease in Grand Rapids. Fucking touch me. Give me another reason to sue. Fuck you, Lumen.
Yeah, fight the power, Mr. Wilkins. Sometimes you gotta. All right, if your rebellious streak comes at 80 years old, as you see the truth in the world and the government for what they are, and massive corporations are truly just here to steal money from everybody else. Yeah, fuck you, Lumen. Fight the power. New Vegas mentioned. Judd. Let's go. Dill chick. Oh shit, the dill chick. Ship it. In that same interview, Ben Stiller gave a huge hint about Mark's locker. What do you think? Unsure. I talk about his watch in the first video. His watch interested me greatly. It's like this Russian make. To me, it was like shown to create this like, authoritative figure. Yeah, as like this big company was being introduced, but I'm not sure. Beedum boom, beedum boom, beedum boom, beedum boom, beedum boom, beedum boom, boom. All right, he's 23. Yeah, it's just like the badge. He had his. I think he has a. He has a. Does he have mints? He has a badge. He has a. Are the Discord sounds from me? Is it still happening? If my thing is doing it again, I'm gonna lose my mind. If I could be so real. We know that in the locker he... Oh, red herring locker, yeah. There are occasional... Oh, you know, honestly, it's probably not a mixer thing. It's... Okay. Alright, I closed Discord. Although, wait. I just muted it. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm really not trying to troll y'all with Discord. I feel so bad about that. Yeah, it's Streamlabs. It's that I have it open. I'm not really, I don't... Are these showing different lockers? Nope, they're the same. Oh. Locker number 4. This man is using locker number 4, which means, I think, if I'm reading this correctly, that there are 3 people at Lumen who have higher lockers than him, as in they have been there for a longer amount of time. And I don't think we've met them yet. Maybe Christopher Walken. Maybe Bert. Listen to the dings. John, you talking about the dings for the elevator? That ding. Bing boom boom. Bom boom boom. Bing bom bom. Bing boom bom. Bing boom bom. Bing bong bom. Bom bom bom. Alright, we got 23 is Dylan, 4 is Irving. Boom. I come to Helly. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know why I'm not clicking and dragging, it's just... What is her number? Her number is... Her number is 16. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, they still could be emphasizing that that Irving has been there for a while because of his, single digits number, but yeah, this is Helena going down. Yeah, we saw her studying the tapes. Why do they scan Helena? It's a good point. Also, I forgot where this episode ends. To be honest, I kind of thought it was about to end. I was like, oh my god, it's already over. Okay. I gotta go to bed. Thank you, Dogma, for reading out my chats. Hey, Joey, thank you for being here. Good night, and thank Kier. No ding. Oh. No ding. I scan her because of protocol. Honestly, we don't know that, Let me think more about that. John, that's interesting that you pointed that out. That, you know, that she didn't ding, so that means that it's not Helly. That's not a severed person. Like the ding is the inspection. Actually no ding. Actually no ding. It's Helena. It's 100% Helena. Like, she literally was studying the tapes, not because she was, like, infatuated or anything. It's... yeah. She wanted to make sure she didn't get discovered. Yeah, Night Joey, thank you so much for being here, buddy. Helly's imposter theory live. If she has the chip, how could she avoid the severance process in the... they could just disable it. I think that what it's telling us there is that the ding is something that we need to pay attention to. Like, it is the thing that is doing a check. It also kind of confirms that the elevators are doing some kind of check. The lack of ding is worth noting. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, 100%. Did you watch the behind the scenes at the end of the episode? I think so, yeah. I think the ding activates the chip. Yeah. I mean, I think the ding itself is an indicator of the chip being activated, but yeah. Like a troubleshooting light. Like, if it doesn't light up, you know that it didn't do it. Yeah, damn. The episode is about to be over. Studying the tapes on a 30-year-old tube TV while Judd plays solitaire on a... Did Judd have a modern LCD screen? Did they show that? Oh my god. What is happening? Well, I mean, again, we did see what's it called? We saw Devin with a laptop. So we know they have modern monitors. But it's not clear why. My parents were annoyed that it only showed a down arrow and no up. They're all going down, yeah. No ding is consistent with her being Helena. Totally agree. Judd has a 2024 iMac. They use archaic tech inside. I mean, we saw Helena watching stuff, right? I guess I was assuming it was outside, but we don't know.
Where do you think you're going?
We also have archaic tech outside as well. These cars, the jukebox.
What do you care?
Like it was a cassette jukebox. I think I could spend like $200 to get one at a thrift shop right now, but that's, you know, that's it. They're not selling them anymore, right? I imagine Lumen likes to use their own operating system, probably. But it's probably built on Linux still, so.
Who are you?
I thought you were quitting.
I think that's a continuity error. Most people know that 2 dings means down. Y'all know much more about elevator dings than I.
I trusted you.
Also, great. Whoever pointed that out originally. No ding. Flicka, was that you? Pavlov's dog. When they hear the ding, they switch. Oh, Flicka.
I told you what I'd gone through these past 2 years.
Who are you? Yeah. Who are you?
You were in my house.
I
ate your shitty fucking cookies.
Stop. Like look, there's on my screen, there's no anything, right? It's just this. I'm literally looking at the same thing. But every once in a while I'll click somewhere and it'll fast forward or go back as if to say that the functionality is still there. Like it's hiding the rewind and the fast forward. But yeah, what I wanted to say though is fucking ate your shitty fucking cookies. Yes. Talk
You're
that
in
shit.
my house.
Talk that shit.
I ate your shitty fucking cookies.
Uh-huh.
They convinced you to stay.
Oh, look.
Was a pineapple involved?
Got me. You got me. The real Zam, I am disabled but not blind, and that's one of the things you learn. I'm assuming you're talking about the dings. It's kind of cool. The real Zam, I appreciate you sharing that perspective. Like, who knows how much Helena even knows about the real world? She's the most indoctrinated of all, being an... Yeah. Casey, that's interesting too. Like, you know, like, I feel like billionaires often cannot relate to the working class in a billion different ways. You know, maybe her and the Innies actually have much more in common. Why are pineapples so prevalent? I don't know. Upside down pineapple? Casey. This is a G-rated chat. All right, Casey.
You're so easy to sway.
Thruple scapegoat. Pineapples equal swingers.
So that's it. You're leaving.
Also, I want to compare the font of the building that I just saw because it was 34. And then his locker, I don't remember what his locker was. But it looked like it could have been the same font. I don't know.
You fucking kid.
No one remembers Little Nicky? Little Nicky I watched when I was a kid on repeat. It was like one of 3 cassettes. Three of VHS tapes that I had on a little tube television in my grandmother's attic. Not attic, but upstairs. I would watch that movie on repeat. Probably far too young, admittedly, but it was so good. Pineapple Schnapps is terrible, but it will always have a place in my heart because of that stupid movie. But I don't remember the... Oh, he shoves a pineapple up his ass, yeah.
Why did you do this? What the fuck is this all about?
Yeah, Casey, you started this. There's too much... There's all this swinger talk. I have to... I'm not trying to make it R-rated. I mean, I gotta... I now have to make a joke about them being swingers. The whole thing. Lumen. It's all about swinging. They're good for bobbing.
Do you know something about Gemma?
Oh, fuck. She does. She does. One big polycule. Yeah. Always associate Popeye's chicken and gelato with Little Nicky. Yeah, Little Nicky, yeah. Bumming for pineapples is waterboarding cover-up. Feels like it. Her eyes popping out during the animation, like... Guess you can't pick up pineapples in your mouth, so they're drowning you. Unexpected. Also very loud. Directed by Sam Donovan. Yeah, that was so cool. All right. Dang. Let's see. Let's swing her back around from the beginning. 2 more hours. Y'all ready? Was this the best part of the episode? The doors thing is just goated. I truly can't believe how they baited the fuck out of me and everybody reviewing Severance that
Yes. Yeah. Your application.
that's also Dylan, or you know, that it could be timeline trickery, or like this scene. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. I hope he follows her. He probably won't. I mean, it's so interesting because, like, yeah, I mean, listen, you're face to face with a person that just, like, you know, lied to get close to your sister and then get information and spy on you and do weird things, and you're just letting her walk away, run away. Like, it would be hard not to chase after her. I agree, but also they live in the real world, and her literally just screaming and honking on her horn as a man is trying to stop her from moving her car. That's all she had to do, right? It's midnight here. Wada, thank you so very much for being here. I appreciate you. Have a great night. And yeah, cannot wait to talk to you soon. Where could she be going? I think that she is... I don't know. She could get like upgraded housing. She could go to she could go live at Lumen. Oh. She could go anywhere. She could go to Hawaii. She could go to the testing floor. Could be.
Well, yeah.
Deep in dreamless slumber. True.
We play on Friday.
What happens to the Severance ship after they are fired? They can't reintegrate, allegedly. Can they still do the overtime contingency on fired employees? I truly believe that like PD's still in there, right? I don't think that after you are fired, your Innie just dies. I think that you just they will never exist again, because the outie will never go back to, like, through the steps of going down the elevator to reactivate. I think that the Innies, I think that Bert G still exists. I think that if you have the chip, that Innie is still inside of you. Yeah, I think that's really where it's at for me. So you think she's still working for them? Oh, she is absolutely still working for them. What was her new position? We do hear it, don't we? A SAC position, a Severance Advisory Council. Dude, that was a deep pull. Oh my god. Severance Advisory Council. That's interesting. This scene is cool. Maybe this was the best scene. Nah, Dylan G is just too good. Dylan G is just a G. He's just a doorman. Dude, and he looks like a celestial dragon. Like, hold on. Dog, this shit's crazy how much he looks like a celestial dragon. Look at that. Look at that. And then look at that. Right? Right? I can see it. There's something cool. There's really something so cool about, like, he is either like a super powerful Alfred for the bad guys, I think. I mean, it could be anything, but where my thoughts are right now is he is super powerful, rich Alfred with a great degree of autonomy to act on behalf of the Egans or the mission at large. Or he is just one of them. He is just like this untouchable god. And he wants to sit away because, you know, breathing the same air is insulting or something.
My father apologizes.
And maybe that's why. So, like, the Egans here, she is not above apologizing, but that's how powerful he is. Like, that's it's crazy. Right?
Is warranted.
Because this is out of pocket. Like it's wild. But he's like, oh, this fucking got it down. The squabbles of lesser men. Excellent job as always. Good night, Patrick. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope to watch this at work tomorrow. Thank you, Hacks. Fetid Moppet. Fetid Moppet. So good. Let's see. All right. It seems like people are dipping out here. Oh. Dressing intentionally. He is an enforcer. He could be.
In this episode,
He really could be.
There's a pretty big fallout from the.
It seems like a few people do want to go through the little post-credits here, so I'm also down.
With regard to the outie characters.
Also, so he was trying to get a message. It would be interesting if the marked people on the map were maybe not severed, like they're definitely severed, but like other people a part of the plan. But why would you keep a roster of where your own team is? Like, it just seems like a good way to get caught.
Lumen has to figure out.
But yeah, to me, I'm kind of like, maybe one of the biggest takeaways is that Irving is a part of this secret organization. And yeah.
About what information has leaked. Did Mark find out about his wife?
140 people. Thank you. Thank you all for being here.
What they do every day.
For outie Mark.
Also, yeah, I talked about this before, but I wanted to see this interaction so bad. They did it great too.
Season 2 is really
it felt real. It felt like them. It felt like it was this tense thing. Like nobody really knows. It's not as plain forward as our perspective.
That this company has been
I didn't watch. I forgot about it. I appreciate you showing up.
you.
Penko.
What are you gonna do about it?
No. Just to go over my thoughts again, man. This can't be a substitute. End of story. This can't be a substitute. I don't support that. You need to watch the episode. Like, the truth is, like, copyright is one of those things that we have so few amount of legal cases because it is very, very expensive to fight that. That I would fold right away. Like, I would absolutely not want to fight Apple TV to say that this was copyrighted. I'm sorry, that this was fair use. So I would probably fold and just delete the video. But I want this video to exist, so I need this to not be a substitute in any capacity. Like, it's super important to me that this is not being used for that.
Mr. Scout, I imagine you have a few questions.
You could say that.
Need to sleep soon. Thanks for staying on stream and chatting. Of course. Of course.
Floor manager.
Mr. Milkshake.
He's in charge now.
When he gets the promotion, he's placed in these precarious situations where he has to deal with the outies and do damage control.
Very true.
I'm afraid we've no choice but to terminate your employment.
Good night, Casey.
Milchick is not severed, but he has to play a different character.
Donovan. Sam Donovan.
Inside, he's very much in control.
What is I watched it twice before joining and will. Heck yeah.
While on the outside.
Yeah, and I truly don't mean to criticize anybody. I just want to make sure that, like, my voice is saying that as I truly am a champion of fair use. Everything that I do is fair use. But the truth is that we just do not have enough legal cases that can definitively prove what fair use is or isn't. It's such a gray area that YouTube exists in the way that it is not good for content creators, but also allows me to show copyrighted content without being sued into the oblivion.
He's starting to realize you're answering to more people and you have more pressure and there's more responsibility.
I should be running
Hmm.
the severed floor.
I think everyone, to different degrees, struggles with being seen and appreciated. And I think that Harmony, rightfully so, does feel like she is really
Episode 109.
contributed to this company.
She was actually the one who did the most to stop what happened.
Very
but
true.
If she were to be cast out from this system that she has been a part of since she was a child, once that's gone, where does she go?
Cobell is a genius, which is part of why she's so dangerous.
You don't value me. You fear me.
That line is kind of wild. Like, the Cobell. Wait, oh my god. Dilchick. That's right. That was the other one. You fear me is wild, right? Like,
We fear no one.
oof.
For Britt, it was really exciting for her to explore Helena, and I think what she did was
Hey,
really,
heck yeah.
really special, and that there was just such a different character there, and the way she expanded on Helly really creates such an interesting.
That's a glitch effect. I'm gonna break that down. I want to see exactly how they do that effect because that seems interesting.
Embrace that physicality between the two characters. Helly is quite aggressive. Ow! While with Helena, she's in a position of.
Man, I want to be on this team so bad. I want to be in that writer's room, just creating what season 3 looks like. I want that so bad. That is truly the dream.
The power where things come to her, so there's much more of a calmness about her, and she's much steadier.
Helena is
Cobelvig plus Helena equals Covillel.
someone who has to wear a mask in front of people, whereas Helly's just, there's no mask, there's no filter, and there's very little care for what people think. You think we're about to meet our spouses?
Maybe.
That's interesting.
Maybe it's each other. That'd be a hoot.
Well, that'd be so funny if we were like married on the outside and we like kiss each other and stuff. Like we're just like mid argument, like, and then we were like, oh, afterwards. Well, that'd be so funny.
Filtered existence. So I think the experience.
Look how far away she's sitting from that TV, bro. That's some supervillain shit. This is what is happening?
Of seeing another version of herself.
Manifesting Hack's ascendancy to the writer's room.
So
Man, evil turtle, what a dream.
She is intriguing, inspiring, and provocative.
I think it's a very complicated moment for her because she sees Innies as subhuman.
I've been saying it.
Yet Helly is appreciated and respected and loved.
Curious about the weird dude with the horned headdress in the goat room we saw in the trailer.
That
Yeah.
This character that you saw as like a servant
Me too.
might actually be living a richer life than you.
That is so interesting to me. Does that happen? Do they do good enough of a job in show? Like, do they actually show that she is actively envious? I want to like go back and watch because I feel like they're doing a lot of telling in this. Dan Erickson talking to you. I don't know if I got that from that scene.
I think that really affects her.
Living a richer life. I get it, like, but now I get it now that it's like said aloud kind of thing.
We still don't.
Working behind the scenes on something you love to watch
what Lumen
would ruin the
actually
experience.
does. What was it that
It could.
Kier Egan?
But I'll be honest, like the end game for all of this is right up there. Is that little story, that little thread that you see? That's a story called Digital Goods, and one day that is going to be a massive story. And it
Told his children
it's going to be something
so
big.
many years ago, this is what we have to do.
That's why I do this. I love storytelling.
This is our purpose in life.
And I want to be in that writer's room.
Working ever since then to make it happen. Like we still don't
I definitely saw the jealousy. Yeah. It could be, yeah.
know the seed of that mystery.
We saw Natalie in this episode. We did.
Give him what he wants.
I'm glad that we saw Natalie. I also think Natalie had different hair or something, or different a different look on the outside.
Including Heliar. He won't finish without them.
He won't finish without them. Yeah, that man has a beautiful voice. Oh my god. Love. Love. The end game is something to do with Gemma and Mark. The end game for me is still the afterlife, still immortality, is still it's all of that. It's like it feels like the 25th build is impactful. And I'm still stuck on 26 English alphabet letters and you know, maybe the 26th build is the final build to become a real boy. When Helena is watching them kiss, there are tears in their eyes. Is there? Also, Helena watches Mark leave Lumen after she finds out there. I'll go back. Yeah. I'll rewatch those scenes. When I'm doing the review, that is. Hacks, what do you think of the new movie Mickey 17? Seems like a similar philosophical vein as Severance. I have never heard of that, to be honest, Nate. If you could send me I don't know, send me a message in some kind of capacity. That'd be cool. Mickey 17. I'll try to remember, but good chance that I do not. She can't be. There are only 2 years since Gemma died, and she looks at least 10. We talked about the little girl. Where are we talking about her? Oh, I saw another breakdown that Wong was Gemma plus Mark's kid. It could be. I mean, like, it could be, but I don't think it is. Like, Miss Wong. Bing bong, bing 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 bong. This intro is actually fucking scary. I don't like this. I mean, I love it, but it's like actually horrific. Okay, all right, that's what it was. All right, all right. People are goats. Goats are people. Goats are the board. Goats are the board confirmed. Two people holding. This is like a big screen. I don't know why two people are holding it. Is that Mr. Milchick? So like, so these things in the background. I guess they're just like, oh yeah, it's just like an environment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. These could be hexagons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I don't know. I'm seeing what I want to, I think. Ooh, car in the back. That's interesting. But they did say that she burned, likely, right? I mean, they didn't say that explicitly. It was insinuated. Reminds you of the ocean floor, Kier goats. Little bottle. Little medicated thing. Oh, maybe that's ether. Maybe that's the Kier Egan White stuff. Mark, he was sitting at that was Mark sitting at the dinner table. This is his outie. His Innie is coming to rescue his outie. And then another Innie continues carrying him. As if like there's some joint effort of the Innies working together to take care of outie Mark. All these heads growing, like they're like pumpkins, right? They're like growing like lopsided and big old lines there. This is definitely Miss Cobell. This is terrifying. I might make this the next live stream. Oh man, I really wish I got to show y'all the overlay. So sad. Yeah, but I'm gonna make that an overlay, I think, because it would be cool to have my face there as like the video was here and we talk about it or something like that. That'd be kind of sick. Yep, Helly to Miss Casey. Helly to Miss Casey. Cobelvig is weird seeing her as an all-seeing eye, yeah. Okay, so Helly and Miss Casey switching spots is interesting. There's like a love interest there. There's also like and then do it again. They switch right at the end there. There's always that line about, oh yeah, rest in peace, David Lynch, 100%. Illumination above all, illumination beyond all, as Irving would say. Fuck, what was I saying right before that? Oh, the concept of love transcending severance. I think that's going to be I think that is super important. I think that is super creepy. Yeah. Pretty creepy. Oh, so creepy.
It was more drama than I planned.
I guess so.
I'll let you know if we do another reading.
Please do.
Don't punish the baby, Rickon. This wasn't its fault.
Of course.
I just, this is so good. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't punish the baby. All right. I think we're just about done. Is there anything else that we want to talk about collectively? Hive mind, go. Have Outie, Mark, and Helen ever met on screen? Yes, in the parking lot. In the parking lot, episode 1. I actually posted this on Reddit today, and people were like, "Oh, this was already posted. This is already a well-known theory." Yada yada yada. I'm like, I don't know every fucking theory, but they meet. And it's when he's driving and she's walking out with these white flowers that we see Mr. Milchick give her the next episode. But he's not paying attention and she's like, watch it. Like, or he almost hits her. She gets startled in front of the car and is like, watch where or keep your eyes on the road. The road is icy or something like that. And it kind of feels like it could insinuate that he was driving that night or something like that, where she died in a car accident, but we really do not know. Also feels like it probably would have come up in the conversation with Devin if he was with her when she died, because that would be like, oh yeah, you can you can think that like we're suffering in the same capacity, but like I literally watched her burn to death. So yeah. Okay. Still don't get why she would say don't punish the baby. Yeah. Honestly, Rebecca is one of those characters that could be the most insightful thing to reveal who Rickon is as a human being and monster, or it could just be Rebecca saying Rebecca things. You know what I mean? Like, it could be really anything. In the trailer, there's a scene of Mark leaving a restaurant where she is with Helena. She is with Helena. Where he is with Helena. Interesting. What Severance tells us about nature versus nurture. I don't know. The real Zam, I think that the nature versus nurture argument is a really interesting one. There's a really good book called It Didn't Start With You. Love this book. But it essentially just like, it shows how it's kind of all nature. It's all nature. Like the reasons that we have anxiety start developing when we are like fetuses. I don't know. I don't know what Severance tells us about nature versus nurture, though. I also don't remember where I was going with that thought. Rebecca's just a weird character to figure out. Yeah. He identified her body. It makes me think he wasn't in the car. Yeah. I think the show will conclude reintegration isn't possible without serious medical consequences or death. That will create an impossible choice for several people. I think it is pretty likely that you're right, Nate. It might be impossible to reintegrate. I think the better story there is that it's not possible. Also, if it is an afterlife, then like the idea of being able to reintegrate would kind of defeat some purposes, I think. I don't know, but it could also be like the plot in later seasons where there is like, that's actually true freedom out of the afterlife as well. Don't punish the baby is referring to the Innie, not the actual baby. John, that's interesting. I don't think Rebecca's on that level though. Did we clock that when Mark gets home from his sister? It's a white rabbit symbolism much. And I'm not really sure. I'll keep that in mind. When Mark gets home, Mrs. Sylvig's car, white rabbits. Could be. Like white rabbit is in like time, right? If you are miserable and know another version of yourself can be happy, is fulfilled, would you sacrifice your own existence for the benefit of the other version of yourself to be happy? I don't know. I really don't know. I've talked and thought and contemplated severance for so long. I still, to this day, do not know if I would actually sever. I feel like it's a cool concept. I also feel like there is an inherent nature in me that would understand the cage that I was in and be impossible to work with. Like I would be Helly. Yeah. Thank you, Joey. Nature versus nurture really is the point of the Severance project. Yeah. Oh, Ethan also, yeah. Hype to see you on stream. Just found Severance. It's so good. Ethan, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you so much. I was lost in thought when you donated. Yeah, truly, really greatly appreciate any donations like that. That's awesome. He looks at her car. I can't see the symbolism. Yeah, the white rabbit. White rabbit. I need to better familiarize myself. Doesn't look like anything to me. Nice. Good reference, Aurora. Beck is part of the Kier cult. Don't be strict with the baby. Seeing Helena. That's interesting. John, good call. Rebecca's part of the Kier cult. Don't be strict with the baby. Pairs with the scene of Helena being chewed out by as a fetid muppet. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Helena is a baby. I think maybe honestly, John, my thought with Helena is that she is actually the boss there. Like that's why he kind of gets like a little look in his eyes. We talked about this long ago, but he kind of gets like a little look in his eyes, and she just is like, oh, your grandpa's doing it again, and he walks away, kind of frustrated, but having no real ability to say or do anything to influence. Also, like, what can you do? Also, that might be a really interesting thing to show that punishment really isn't what they're after. Like, he acts out, he says a thing, and then he just walks away because, like, what are you going to do? There's truly no punishment. You're both on the same team. You're both, doing the work. You just had to say it. Show is absolutely great. Okay, friends, I think we are wrapping the stream up. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to everyone who has recently joined as a member as well. If you would like, you can hit the membership somewhere around here. It's $3 a month, and just be a part of the super supporters or something. Thank you for being here and chatting. Thank you for being active in my comment section. This last video has done so well. It is one of my highest performing videos in, I don't know, months. In quite a while. I've not had that many views in that least amount of time, and also the subscriber count was just all day today. I was just able to refresh and see that number keep going up, and that's a cool thing. Like about a year ago, every single video when I was covering Shogun, every single video guaranteed I would lose subscribers. Like, and people loved it. Like I loved it, first of all. Shogun is great, incredible show. Great philosophy, great concepts, great everything. But sometimes, you just lose subscribers whenever you post. And that was like, it feels cool to have like lost like 2,000 subscribers during that period, and now I'm up 1,000. You know, I'm almost, I don't really know where I'm at right now, but it feels like I'm close to 52,000 when, you know, 51,000 was kind of crazy to hit. So I just appreciate y'all being here and being active and sharing my videos and talking with me and enabling me to do this. Yeah, thank you for all your positive comments, and I will start working on the video right after work tomorrow because I'm going to bed now. Night, everybody. Thank you so very much, and I cannot wait to talk to you all again soon.